You guys know that Joe and I had to take a day off today, right? We are resting. Even if we had more stuff to do over at Jessica's, we wouldn't be going over there today because we know our age paper, all right? Joe got up, had breakfast, and just went back to bed. He didn't sleep, but just rested. And I said, well, I better follow. Because I usually, when I get up my bed, I don't usually like to go back, you know, until it's nighttime. But I had to go lay down. I didn't sleep either. But I laid down and I rested. I rested my brain, rested my body. And right now I'm going to go eat some lunch. Jessica went to go pick up the trailer. And she's still waiting to hear from escrow because hopefully all this stuff will end for her today. The reason why escrow didn't close yesterday was because the buyers needed to take something over to the title company or whatever, and they didn't. But who knows if they forgot or if the title company didn't tell them, because I really feel like this company is kind of flaky too. So they're trying to do everything to expedite it, and Jessica really needs for it to be expedited, because when the money goes in, if it records today and the money funds today, it won't clear till tomorrow, and tomorrow's Friday. I don't think they'll be able to close escrow over there for that house, you know, in time. I think it won't close till Monday, and she's fearful that the seller will not give her the keys to the house. So then why even leave tomorrow night on the trip, you know? So that's the dilemma that she's in. So my friend Alfredo, he's a loan officer, he told her, do not leave until that money is in the bank. Don't, you know, get on this trip to get a head start and then find out there's still stuff going on over here, right? So that's, I think that's pretty sound advice. So I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I made some pasta again, and I had some chicken fajitas, the chicken breast, and a little bit of spaghetti sauce, and that stuff seems to be going down without incident. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I talked with my friend Lisa today and asked her how long the surgery was for her husband, because he just had the gallbladder surgery, because I thought it could be like 1.5 to 2 hours, and she says no, it was right about an hour. So that makes me feel a whole lot better. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the update right now. I'm trying to reach Jada because she went to school, then she's supposed to go to the studio with Colin, and then she's supposed to go to work, but I don't know what time she goes to work. I think it's at 2 and it's 1:21. So let me call her again to see if she'll answer the phone. She didn't answer a while ago, and sometimes when they're in the studios, they don't, I always say studios like it's more than one. When they're in the studio, they don't really hear the phone ring. So let's see if she'll answer. 1, 2. Joe, how you doing today? Joe, my peeps want to know how you're doing today.
Doing all right.
Doing all right. Oh, by the way, Sugar, the reason I can't talk the story that I told at the end of the last vlog is because I have to protect my source. All right, sometimes when a source comes to you with a story, you can't really go reveal it yet, because then people will know, well, I only told that one person. How did she know this when I only told that one person? That one person has to be the one that told. I can't do that to my sources. Child, I gotta wait till more people know the story. Then I can come back and tell what it is. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let me go eat and then I'll be back. Joshua said no, he's not gonna figure it out.
I hate looking for drivers, man.
Joe's computer, the desktop, just stopped seeing our what do you call the thing?
Our network.
Our network for the internet. Huh? It just stopped seeing it. And it's not a little dongle thing that gives you the Wi-Fi, because Joshua swapped it out for Jada's, right, Josh?
Yeah.
And it does not see Jada's either.
I didn't try her computer, so if her computer sees it, then something's wrong with the computer itself and not the dongle.
Okay, so you have to check Jada's computer?
Yeah.
Do you know if my computer is seeing the dongle?
Your Mac is, but I don't know about your Windows laptop.
So I wonder if maybe just external dongles that they're not seeing. You know what I mean? Because the Mac is internal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go back, we have to turn on my desktop to see what's happening. Josh was talk too fast sometimes. Josh was going with us to the last concert in the park thing.
Was this the last one?
Why? Why are you going, Josh?
So I can go to Walmart and get a chocolate bar. For some reason, I think it's because I saw Jada eat that bloody Snickers yesterday.
Well, he's craving a chocolate bar. I know what his thing keeps coming out. He's craving a chocolate bar, and Walmart's like right up here by where they have the thing. So I said, well, we were there earlier. Why didn't you tell us you wanted a chocolate bar?
I didn't know I wanted it, so you said.
I fill my urge for chocolate with chocolate ice cream. It's my lactose-free chocolate ice cream.
I don't love ice cream.
And that's what I feel. What's going like that?
I don't know.
You hear that, right?
Yeah, someone's hawking up a storm. Jada played the last one.
I know, huh? Let's see if we're gonna see that dude Garth out here. Look how good it is showing on here.
Dang.
Just you see? No light, guys, and this camera is picking up all this stuff under the garage here.
Well, natural lighting. Well, no, natural.
Well, it's not natural because they have lights up there on the. But the other camera doesn't pick up nothing. It's just like pitch black in here. Is that us?
No.
Joe, is that us careening like that?
There you go.
Is that our tires careening like that? Going like that? I hate these people like this.
Seriously, man. Seriously. Seriously.
By the way, guys, escrow closed for Jessica. Praise God. No, she ain't got no money yet. The money was not funded yet because escrow closed at 5. And the title company says they don't fund anything after 2 in the evening. Look what Joe did. I had to come out that little tight spot. So Jory's birthday is Sunday, and he went to go eat out already for his birthday on a Thursday. I think he's going somewhere on the actual day. Universal?
Universal, yeah.
Yeah, Universal's. My Uncle Roger's birthday is Saturday. He is 6 years older than I am, I believe. So if I'll be 52, he will be 58. He'll be 58, Josh. Uncle Roger is getting up there.
58?
Yeah. Uncle Roger used to be so bossy with us when we were younger. He's 5 years older than my brother. Oh my God, he would beat all of us. He was that kind of uncle. The tire does not sound good, baby. You guys, I'm glad we came out, and I'm glad we brought Joshua, because we ran into Councilman Jesse and his wife Mary, and Jesse's putting in his bid to run for mayor, so he needs 20 signatures, but he's trying to get 30, right, Josh?
Yeah. 30.
And what number were we? Did you look?
11?
You think 11? Okay.
Yeah, I believe 11.
So we were. The last one was 11? Daddy was 11?
Daddy was 11, I believe.
Make a question, Miss Lady, I
don't care. Sometimes you got to stand for something or you fall for anything. I'm going to help Jessie campaign. I don't care if she want to be mad. Let's say she win and she want to be a Donald Trump. It's going to be me and her. Because you know what? I'm not getting anything out of this.
Yeah.
I live in the city. I give everything to the city. And then when you want your child to just perform for the city. Joe, Walmart, Joe, Walmart.
Okay.
He already forgot.
Yeah, he already forgot. And then there's like nobody want to talk with you. Oh well,
yeah.
I'll have the mayor in my back pocket. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm never gonna abuse. Let's say Jesse wins. I'm never gonna abuse that status. You know what I mean, Josh?
I will.
But he will open doors for. Jesus, did I raise these kids? Did I raise? I guess maybe that's why I'm broke and poor, because I never try to like. I always try to color inside the damn box or side the lines or whatever the hell the thing is.
We always lose when we try to be the right.
I told Jessica yesterday that when I first landed in this country, an old lady told me, darling, you live now in America because back them days Belizeans used to be honest. Not anymore. Belizeans are a bunch of crooks nowadays. So she said, darling, you live in this new country now. Let me tell you about this country. She says, you can't be honest when you live in this country. You're going to have to tell some lies. And I said, I did not understand it till now. So I taught that to Jessica yesterday. I said, in this country, you're going to have to learn to tell some lies, because that's why everybody screwed Jessica over. And so they went to the dump, and the lady was like, you have somebody with you? And because she had flip-flops on, right? And she goes, yeah. So Joe didn't have no flip-flops. And so she's all like, you can't dump the stuff, only he can dump it. And Jessica was like, okay. And Jessica got in the back of the truck and she dumped. And when they were leaving, they're like, did you dump? Because you guys got rid of 1.2 tons of stuff. And she goes, you guys dumped that in a half hour. How did you do? How was he able to do that by himself? Jessica said, I don't know. And she goes, did you dump? No. And she says, I looked right in her eye and said, no. And I remembered what you said. In this country, you got to tell some lies.
They're so annoying at that. It's a dump. It's a dump. Chill out.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah. Joshua's like, if Jesse becomes mayor, I'm gonna get me a job. Forget this. Forget this. I'm gonna get me a job. I'm tired of people like Trump winning all the time. Every time you turn around and catch Trump in a lie, but it's never enough to get him in jail or impeached or something worse. If it was anybody else, not even President Obama, even if it were Hillary, they would already had her head on a platter. I mean, today it came out that Cohen said that Trump knew about the tower meeting. We all know that Trump knew about the tower meeting. That's why the son called that unlisted number. That was his daddy's secret number in the secret lair. And so now they're like, oh, this still might not do anything. This will hurt the prosecution. I'm like, good God Almighty. When is this ship gonna be righted? When is it gonna turn around where finally the good will win? I don't know what kind of hair she did, but like she wanna knock me down. And I'm saying, if somebody hit me, I'm gonna say, me back, me espalda. Me back, me espalda. You guys see her behind me, right?
Yeah, she's right behind
me. Me back, me espalda. And I'm gonna get some money out of this because I'm not gonna be broken for the rest of my life.
Star, who is a sleeper agent, and her job is to take out somebody at the premiere to start like World War III or something like that. And so it's like, parallel sleeper agent movie star Russia.
Girl, wait. You watched the show?
Yeah, I love Archer. The newer seasons in Adult.
Hi, vlog.
Shanika came to see me before the surgery, and she brought me a whole bunch of mess to sell at the garage sale. Jory's gonna put us out this house because he don't want no more junk home. You see the porch? I used to have a porch.
It was too dark, actually.
It is too dark. And Joe got a shed from Jessica, and the shed's full. The backyard's full. Yeah, but it's all stuff that's gonna sell. If it doesn't sell, it's gonna be given away.
You
So.
Goodwill here, so you can drop out there if you need to.
Where you going again now?
Nowhere. I'm gonna take a shower.
We're gonna go to the electronics together.
Me and Connor are gonna watch My Girl.
My Girl?
Aww. I haven't seen it, and apparently, you know, Macaulay Culkin dies by bees, so let's see it.
Oh.
Wait, you've never seen it before? I thought you were just watching it just to watch
You just did a spoiler on me?
Yeah. You've never seen it either?
Wait, Macaulay Culkin dies by bees?
Yeah, it's classic. Well, I guess because it's like, you know how it's like music never stops. Remember that movie? And then Colin made us watch. It made us cry. I guess it's like one of those. Like, it's really good, but that's her best friend. Yeah. She's like a creepy girl. She's like Navy, and her dad like owns a funeral parlor and shit.
I would totally like to own a funeral parlor.
Why?
Because it's just nice.
It's money. Everybody dies.
It's very
Yeah.
peaceful.
You're never gonna be without money.
You'll never be out of business.
Matt has his friend, and she embalms and gets them ready. And she's like the sweetest thing.
Peaceful.
She probably eats right next to the dead bodies and stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's so weird. Like, she's the sweetest chick. She's like bubbly and loves like rainbows. And she's like working at a funeral home.
Torturing
stuff.
blood out of someone's foot.
She took a picture of all the hearses and she's like, at work!
Oh my god. Does she do the makeup too?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, let's do the makeup, Shanika.
And like her boyfriend was telling us how like he's like, I'm like, how does she do it? She's like, she says it really like helps her because she's like, she talks to the dead bodies and she'd be like, you're gonna look good, girl. Don't worry. I'm gonna make you look good.
I want her to do my mom.
Yeah. Like she's like, oh girl, don't worry, you're gonna look fine. Like, oh look, we getting you there. Like, kiss me, the car can't breathe.
You look good.
This dress normally fit me at 175, but today I got 183.6. Yeah. Yeah, daddy, in a kimono. ¿Qué tal, papá?